Okay, so we're going to start again from where we left off. I've leveled a new character. He's now level 33. He's just a little bit ahead of the old Iron Man Sheps. It's taken me a little bit longer than I expected, primarily because I kept dying, and there were some hilarious deaths in there. So first off, I got all the way to level 28, and in one of the mines underneath the main fortress in Stone Talent Mountains. Randomly, just kind of doing the couple of quests that are in there, whilst not attacking anything or not having any mobs near me, I was targeted by something, went into combat, was flagged for PvP, and then was killed. With nothing on the screen, nothing on my radar, I couldn't see what killed me, and that to me is absolutely infuriating. I'd spent, I think at that point, 12 hours levelling up that character. I hadn't even done as much as I'd done on my first attempt. I even petitioned the GM because, as the way I saw it, it was a game bug. I think an enemy NPC from the Alliance base that is above that mine had somehow targeted me and killed me through the land. But you know, that's part of, I think, the challenge of the Iron Man challenge is to get through some of these kind of little weird game bugs like that, and you know, really take it easy. So that was attempt number 2. Attempt number 3, I died at level 12, still on the Goblin Island, the second island, Lost Isles. Again in a mine, and some kind of gobber characters there just spawned on top of me whilst I was attacking, and had pulled another 2, and that was me dead. And my 4th attempt was even worse than that. So this kind of halfway through the Lost Isles, where you have to fight the big tortoise inside the volcano. Somehow that killed me. I don't know how it did that. It wasn't facing towards me. My pet had aggro. I think I must have just clipped the fire, but it killed me, and that was me dead. And at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to continue with the attempt number 1. I contacted a GM. I got him to undelete that character, and I was getting ready. I even went and bought him some new gear with 140 gold that he'd sent back, and I was going to continue with that. Then I thought, you know what, if I get all the way to level 85 with that 1 death under my belt, that's really going to bug me. So right, I thought, okay, let's do it again, let's take my time, not try and watch TV at the same time as leveling up, which is I think what killed me on my 2nd, 3rd and 4th attempts. So that's and I also decided not to roll a goblin because I was getting sick and tired of doing the goblin starting zones. That's 4 attempts now, and they're really dull at the best of times and really drawn out. So I've rolled an orc, and like I say, he's level 33. He'll be coming back in at the next episode and continuing on from exactly where he was before, on the same quest. Hopefully not making a stupid multi-shot mistake. So I just want to cover a couple of things that I've learnt since doing this. Number 1, and I think I mentioned this in the last or maybe the episode before that, is a good way to get a little bit of extra XP is using NPC scan and get it. There's a place where you can get a list of all of the rares in the game, and they give you about the same amount as a level appropriate quest. So a normal mob, let's talk about like level 20 or so. A mob at level 20 will give you about 120 XP, I think it is. A quest will give you about 1500-ish. A rare NPC will also give you 1500. So it's kind of like killing 10 or 11 mobs in one go, or handing a quest in. So if you can be questing along and you come across a rare spawn, it's really good, I think, to kill those and essentially tick off another quest. So that's helped me get a little bit ahead. With this new character, I've not had any rest XP up until now, and yeah, I've still come out ahead. Secondly, there was an ability for the cat that I'll talk about, which is really helping with the DPS. So that ability is Prowl. I think you only get it on cats, but I was using a cat anyway, so this is kind of like a double whammy, I think, for cats. A Prowl puts your pet into stealth mode, but slows its movement speed by 50%. The first attack from stealth receives a 20% bonus to damage, lasts until cancelled. Now the good thing about that is you can macro it in. So what I've done is I've macroed it in with kill command, and I'm not sure whether it affects kill command, but it gives a a 20% damage increase to either kill command or the next normal attack that hits. Now I've macroed it in because you can't use it in combat, and your pet goes into combat separately from you, so you can start attacking something and put a concussive shot onto it, and as your pet is travelling out to start attacking that, just as it's about to hit, if you hit your kill command and prowl macro, what will happen is the pet will go into prowl, and then you hit it again, and if, assuming at this point the pet is now in reach, 5-yard reach to do its kill command, it'll do that. So you're gonna get a 20% damage bonus either to its first normal attack or kill command. That coupled with an orc's racial command, so damage dealt by pets increased by 5%. So what we're getting there is a lot more damage from our pets, and also thinking about it as a goblin, the thing that was doing most of my damage before was never me, it was always my pet. And the haste buff that I was getting was only good for focus regen, but it's only 1% haste, so it's essentially nothing. It's not really going to make a massive amount of difference. So they're the two things that I've done that have really helped me get through this a lot quicker and more safely, is the NPC scan. And the other thing is, in Cataclysm there are a lot of rares that you get some good XP from, so that's really good. The kill command / prowl macro is really good. What I have missed is the rocket boost. That slowed me down a little bit, and rocket boost, I'm so used to having that now. It's kind of like if I fall off a ledge, you can do a rocket boost at the bottom and it's going to not kill you. It's a bit like if you're on a mage, you can blink just as you're about to fall and it resets how far you've fallen, etc, etc. Okay, so we're going to continue on with episode 28. I've taken on board a little bit of feedback that a couple of people have left on some of the episodes, primarily about speeding stuff up, because obviously as we level more and more, the leveling progress is going to get slower and slower, because obviously we need more XP. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to speed things up a little bit more, especially like travel. I mean, you don't need to see me travelling, I can do a straight cut there, and also on boring quests I can help speed that up as well. So I'm going to be doing that, and hopefully we'll start getting through some of these zones a little bit quicker. And the main reason I want to start getting through things a little bit quicker, as I'm sure you're aware, the Mr. Pandaria beta is live. I'm not invited into it yet, but at some point I'm sure I will, and I want to start covering that and not focusing so much on doing the Iron Man challenge. But to make matters worse, in Mr. Pandaria we lose the ability that I'm using the most in this challenge, which is kill command. That's actually being pushed into the Beastmaster tree, so that's a real pain. So basically I need to get this thing finished before Mr. Pandaria, and we don't know when that's going to be yet. It could be a month, it could be a couple of months, but basically we need to hurry up. So next episode, essentially the start of season 2, if you can have seasons on this thing. Yeah, let's just pile in and start getting through this content, and hopefully not dying straight away, because that's going to make me look like an absolute idiot.